The wait is finally over, and this time the tension is higher than ever. Record of Ragnarok Season 3 is officially landing on Netflix on the 10th of December 2025. After 2 long years, the ultimate duels that will decide the fate of both gods and humans are back. But this isn't just a continuation. This season marks the series' biggest visual and emotional leap yet. With new trailers, a studio change, fresh cast members, and a completely upgraded animation style, it's clear that Season 3 will breathe new life into the franchise. The grand tournament of Record of Ragnarok now stands on a deadly balance. The score is 3-3. 3 victories for the gods, 3 for humanity. The upcoming 7th match will decide not just who takes the lead, but who controls the psychological edge for the rest of the war. Every look, every strike, every silent pause in the trailer carries weight, because this time the arena isn't just a battlefield, it's a giant chessboard where history, mythology, and human will collide. Netflix's 3rd official trailer finally gives fans the answers they've been waiting for. The first look at Nostradamus, Tesla's mysterious move, Hades' dark sequences, and Leonidas' war cry all confirm that this season is operating on a scale far beyond anything we've seen before. And with Umeda Company teaming up with Maru Animation, the improvement in animation is impossible to miss. The particle effects, fight choreography, and facial animation already look sharper and more cinematic than ever. The soundtrack is just as fierce. The opening theme, Dead or Alive by legendary J-rock band Glay, sets the tone immediately fast, provocative, and full of raw emotion. The ending track, Last Breath, Last Record by Saori Hayami, adds a haunting, dramatic layer that perfectly captures the show's theme of humanity fighting until its final breath. But of course, the biggest draw of Season 3 is the fights. This time, we'll witness 3 major matchups: Huang versus Hades, Nikola Tesla versus Season, Beelzebub, and Leonidas versus Apollo. Each duel represents not just strength, but the clash of 2 ideologies, 2 destinies. Even from the few seconds shown in the trailer, the scale and precision of these battles look absolutely incredible. In short, this isn't just another continuation. This is the season that will define the fate of Ragnarok. Narratively, Season 3 marks a turning point. The first 2 seasons gave us 6 duels that explored the moral, emotional, and philosophical struggle between gods and mankind. But Season 3 is where all of that tension explodes. The heated exchange between Buddha and Odin shown in the trailer hints at not just more wars but a political and spiritual fracture among the gods themselves. This season isn't just about who wins, it's about why they fight. The addition of Nostradamus, voiced by Shun, takes the story to a whole new level. Dubbed the only man ever thrown into hell, his chaotic yet genius energy makes him one of the show's most unpredictable characters yet. His eccentric, almost unhinged personality adds humor and danger at the same time, and how his foresight will alter the tournament remains one of the biggest mysteries. Other new faces like Siegfried and Kentoki also make blink-and-you-miss-it appearances, teasing future storylines. Siegfried's design especially hints at a dark, tragic backstory, suggesting the creators are expanding the universe far beyond the current fights. Season 3 doesn't just tell a story, it builds a future. Behind the scenes, the upgrade is clear. New director Koichi Hatsumi, known for his dynamic action direction, joins forces with writer Yasuyuki Muto, giving the series a more cinematic rhythm and emotional punch. Character designers Yoko Tanaba and Hisashi Kawashima have reworked facial expressions, shadows, and mythic costume textures to make every frame richer and more lifelike. And then there's the season's centerpiece, Huang versus Hades. The trailer only shows glimpses, but it's already shaping up to be one of the most strategic and intense battles in the entire series. The clash between Qin's cunning intellect and Hades' godlike power symbolizes the ultimate confrontation between mortal leadership and divine pride. Hades' blood-streaked calm and ruthless composure already set a chilling tone. His motivation isn't just divine victory, it's about family honor. Meanwhile, Huang represents unity, discipline, and humanity's ability to rise through intellect. Their duel isn't just a fight, it's a clash between legacy and eternity. Then there's Tesla versus Beelzebub, science versus dark magic. Tesla's one move, teased throughout the trailer, remains one of the season's biggest mysteries. Voiced by Makoto Furukawa, Tesla embodies both genius and madness, while Beelzebub's eerie calm creates a terrifying tension. This isn't just a battle of strength, it's logic versus chaos. The third match, Leonidas versus Apollo, brings raw emotion. The fearless Spartan king faces the arrogant god of light. Even in the trailer, Leonidas' defiant roar and Apollo's serene smirk perfectly capture their contrast. The idea of seeing the 300-style Spartan energy reimagined in anime form has fans hyped beyond measure. Another unexpected highlight is the tension between Buddha and Odin. Though they won't fight this season, their confrontation clearly sets up future arcs. Odin's icy presence and Buddha's defiance tease an inevitable god-level showdown, hinting that the Ragnarok universe is expanding far beyond the tournament itself. The exact episode count for Season 3 hasn't been confirmed yet, but based on past seasons, it's expected to fall between 10 and 15 episodes. Given Netflix's recent trend of splitting releases into 2 parts, it's possible we'll see the same here, though the fast-paced trailer editing suggests a tighter, more cinematic rollout. Animation improvements are visible not only in combat, but also in emotional moments. Brunhilde's expressions, the glimmer in her eyes, and the micro details in her face show an incredible leap in quality. Her fight for humanity feels fiercer, more personal, and more tragic than ever. Her bond with Go adds even more emotional gravity to the season. The main theme of Season 3 is clear: the struggle for existence. Not just for humans, but for gods too, as they fight to protect their pride, legacy, and families. Tesla embodies human creativity, Leonidas represents honor, Huang carries the burden of leadership, Hades defends his family's name, and Beelzebub personifies the darkness of destiny. This season is not just about who's stronger, it's about the clash of ideologies. The trailer also highlights stunning arena variety, from Hades' underworld throne to Apollo's radiant celestial stage and Tesla's electric, mechanical domain. Each battlefield reflects the soul of its fighters, making the season feel more cinematic than ever. The voice cast is another highlight. Makoto Furukawa's Tesla perfectly captures a mad genius energy. Ryotaro Okiayu's Hades radiates calm but deadly charisma. Shun Horia's Nostradamus adds wild unpredictability, while Hiroshi Shirokuma's Leonidas sounds as bold and commanding as fans hoped. Season 3 will also launch worldwide simultaneously on December 10, amplifying the hype and global impact. Within hours of the trailer's drop, Tesla's scenes, Leonidas' scream, and Hades' blood-stained stare had already gone viral. Umeda Company and Maru Animation's collaboration explains why the show looks so good. The smoother frame rates, richer lighting, intense shading, and new camera work with low angles and wide cinematic pans all make you feel like you're standing in the arena yourself. The trailer also shows that this season will balance raw action with heavy emotion. Close-ups of Chin's determined breath, Tesla's manic grin, Hades' calm fury, and Leonidas' unyielding glare promise a story driven by both strength and feeling. The mix of fight, variety, and upgraded designs makes Season 3 more accessible than ever, even to new viewers. With Tesla, Nostradamus, and Leonidas taking center stage, social media hype is through the roof. And since these fights blend history, mythology, and science, the storytelling feels broader and more epic than ever before. Put simply, Record of Ragnarok Season 3 isn't just another chapter, it feels like the beginning of the Endgame. With the 3-3 tie on the line, every breath, every punch, and every drop of blood will decide the future of humanity. From the music to the direction to the emotional storytelling, this is shaping up to be the series' boldest, most powerful season yet. One of the standout elements of Season 3 is how the production team isn't just focusing on the battles, they're expanding the inner conflicts of the characters as well. When you pause the trailer and look closely, the tiny details reveal traces of each fighter's past and ideology. Huang's stern expression that carries the weight of leadership, Leonidas' unbreakable warrior spirit, and Tesla's manic brilliance dancing between science and madness, all of it shows just how deeply this season embraces character-driven storytelling. The cinematic color palette adds a completely different energy to the new season too. I've got the deep reds and blacks in Hades, and Beelzebub's scenes amplify the themes of death and damnation. while the bright whites and electric blues in Tesla and Apollo shots highlight the fast, chaotic, high-voltage intensity of their fights. Every arena looks like a painting built around the soul of the fighter standing in it, a creative choice that pulls viewers not just into the clash, but into the atmosphere itself. The trailer's global impact is another story on its own. Within hours of release, social media, especially anime communities, exploded with Tesla theories, Hades breakdowns, and reactions to Leonidas' upgraded animation. Many fans are calling Season 3 the moment the series levels up in the anime world, while others are already predicting that this will be remembered as the golden age of Ragnarok. In short, even before release, Season 3 has already become one of the most talked about anime projects of the year. And through all this hype, the core message of Record of Ragnarok still stands strong. Humanity can never lose as long as it keeps fighting. Season 3 rebuilds that message visually and thematically. Every punch, every scream, every shattered bone isn't just an action beat, it's a symbol of humanity's 1,000-year struggle against the divine order. This season won't just be about who wins, it will be about why they fight, and that emotional weight is what will hit viewers the hardest. If you're as hyped for Record of Ragnarok Season 3 as we are, don't forget to like the video and hit that subscribe button. We've got trailer breakdowns, character deep dives, and all the biggest anime updates coming your way in the next few days. And drop your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think takes the 7th match? Tesla, Hades, Leonidas, or is there an even bigger surprise waiting for us? See you in the next video.